We are now entering week 4 in the Nancy Guthrie disappearance with still no sign of the 84-year-old mother and grandmother. Hundreds of investigators continue to track leads, and DNA evidence could be a key lead. News 4 Tucson's Fink is live at the foothills outside Nancy Guthrie's home. As many of us, Eric, have been leaning on hope that the DNA evidence found inside the home will come up with a new lead.
That's right, Monica. It has been a quiet day here at Nancy Guthrie's house here in the foothills. We have not seen investigators today, but earlier in this investigation, investigators did recover biological evidence from Nancy Guthrie's home, and that DNA is getting tested, we understand, right now. I spoke with a DNA expert today, but she says there are some challenges with this DNA that could mean a longer wait for possible answers. So the Pima County Sheriff's Department says a mixture of DNA was taken from Nancy Guthrie's home, but because it is a mixture and not DNA from one person, PCSD officials say that can be challenging, separating that DNA. Genetic genealogist C.C. Moore says we frankly don't know if any of the DNA being analyzed right now will lead investigators to a suspect.
I was hoping that it was going to be just Nancy's DNA and an unknown male, because that almost certainly would have been the perpetrator if, depending on the type of DNA it was. However, if there are more than one unknown individuals in a mixture, then it gets much more difficult. And they might have, more than 2 people in this mixture, perhaps 3 or even more.
And coming up tonight at 5 o'clock, why C.C. Moore says genetic genealogy could be the key to cracking this case. That's coming up in our next hour at 5. We're live on the foothills this afternoon. I'm Eric Fink, News 4, Tucson.
All right, Eric, thank you for that update and for continuing coverage on the desperate search for Nancy Guthrie. Stay with News 4 Tucson on air and on our social media platforms.